Listen to the Voice of Survival podcast every other Friday, right here on the Journey into Comics Network. JourneyIntoComics.com.
The following is a Journey into Comics Network production.
Hi.
Welcome to Butt Stuff. I'm Cate.
I'm Joanna.
And like every other week, we have a vague idea of what we're going to talk about, but not really much direction. So I hope you'll stay tuned. So I feel like it's been literally forever since we recorded like an actual podcast and not a 9-minute terrible tribute to the original Hulk movie.
It was Thor.
It's so bad. I'm so sorry, Edward Norton. I do love you. That movie was terrible. I fell asleep. And I've seen it before, so probably fell asleep that time too.
I realized how quickly I fell asleep in that movie the first time I tried to watch it, because the second time I was like, okay, I have to fucking stay awake for this. And I'm like, wow, I didn't make it through the first 10 minutes.
To be fair, I did almost fall asleep during The Last Jedi, but in my defense, I fall asleep during almost every movie. So it's like it's like an ADHD thing. If I have to pay attention longer than 20 minutes, I'm going to fall asleep. So high school was a ton of fun.
I get that way during some movies, but if I'm really excited about it and I haven't watched it yet, I'm pretty good to go if I've seen it.
I was really excited about The Last Jedi. I just, the longer I sit somewhere, I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm really comfortable. I'm gonna...
I fell asleep during a Star Wars movie once.
Oh, did you?
It was when Mike and I first started dating.
Oh, fun.
It was in my old apartment, too. So, but we were watching Star Wars, and I had fallen asleep because I worked days. He was working nights.
Oh, God.
I farted, and I woke myself up.
See, I always do the snort yourself awake. But you took it one step further.
I didn't know that it was my fart at first. It was so loud that I thought Mike had dropped something or something happened, and he was just dying laughing. And it's happened 2 other times.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
But not always during Star Wars. The second time was in our first apartment together. Technically, I just moved into his, but whatever. But he had gotten home. He was still working nights, and I was in bed, and I remember waking up because it sounded like a gunshot or something, and in that place it wouldn't have been, unlikely.
Yeah, but would not have surprised me. But
yeah, I was like, holy shit, and then it was, oh my God, that was my own fart. So I tried to just play it off like that totally didn't wake me up, but
I'm definitely not awake over here.
He heard me. He obviously heard the fucking fart. Who didn't? But he also heard me trying to figure out how to get back to sleep, because I guess I toss and turn so much.
Oh, that's awesome.
The third time was just a couple of weeks ago.
You were like, I thought I put this past me.
I know.
I thought I was past this. I can't English, apparently.
I thought this was behind me.
Yes. I thought I put it all behind. Oh, I see what you did there.
So, since Mike is back on nights, that must be what it is. Because during days, I never once woke myself up with a fart.
Well, I mean, even if you did, how would he know? Because he would probably be asleep too.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I haven't woken myself
and
up.
And now you can just blame it all on Patty.
Yeah, this one I couldn't. I farted, woke up, saw that he was getting in bed, and then I started laughing.
I just hit my nose on the microphone. sorry if there was a thud. So we've had a change of venue for the first time ever. We're recording at my house instead of Joanna's.
There's no Patty.
There's no Patty, which does make me sad, but you may occasionally hear Brandon yelling at Wyatt in the background. Because I have a very small house and a 2.5-year-old. So, shit's gonna happen. But the reason we are here is because I decided to smoke a blunt with my sister and throw my back out. So driving is not really all that fun for me right now. But, got some good medication and a heating pad, and I'm sort of hunched over the table to be able to talk to you, and I'm doing okay.
Mm-hmm. You're doing really good. So,
Doing way better than I was on Monday. Trust.
So last night, we were talking about smoking tricks, and throwing your back out really does come into this conversation.
I long to hear.
So, when we all started first smoking, what did we all do nonstop? We coughed our fucking heads off.
Yes.
So for the longest time, like, this is the only smoke trick I know, die.
Yeah. Pretty much.
So
Finally over bronchitis, by the way. Oh my god.
And then we've done the French inhale.
Yes.
Got that now. But you have something else now. You can cough and throw your back out at the same time.
So blessed.
Like,
so blessed.
I don't know why that made me think of the coughing, of how that was a smoke trick, but now you have a new one.
I can also blow O's. That's hilarious, though, because I was just talking to my nephew about, like, vape tricks the other day, because, I mean, he's 12, so he's seen that stuff on Facebook and stuff. How many times can I say stuff? Lord.
But stuff.
But stuff. Oh my god. Brandon and I were watching the last Pirates movie, Dead Men Tell No Tales.
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not a spoiler, but they say the name of the movie in the movie, and I looked at Brandon like that, the meme dog that's like, hey. And he goes, aha. I was like, yes, we speak to each other in Simlish. Narbo Bezed.
Been thinking of vape tricks. Have you seen that viral video that's been going around of the guy who's gonna do a vape trick and he leans back really far and then he just smashes his head into a fridge or a wall or something?
I feel like I probably have.
Yeah, he's like, inhaling his vape the whole way, leaning back, and then he just smashes his fucking head. And I didn't think that. I was like, okay, let's see what this motherfucker has to do. And I just wasn't expecting it. And then, poof.
Every time I see the vape trick videos, and I mean, I know what people say about people who vape, like, so douchey, whatever. But, I don't know. I think vaping is excellent because it gets people off of cigarettes.
That's exactly
And
how Mike
cigarettes
got off.
will kill you. So, please, by all means, vape. I don't care. But, do you ever turn your vape off for some reason and then go to vape and you've forgotten to turn it back on? Because that literally happens to me at least once a day. Because I'll like turn it off to put it in the diaper bag or something to carry it to the car, and then I go to vape and I'm like, what, there's nothing happening?
Is it broken?
And I look at it and I'm like, god damn it, such a dumbass. Oh, that smells good.
What happens to me, I don't turn it off. Mike takes the batteries out to take mine. And then son of a bitch, there's no batteries.
Just buy more batteries.
We have 2 and a charger. But, sometimes that doesn't always work out.
I have 18650 batteries that you can have.
No, you need them.
No, literally I have 3 sets that I rotate through. And then I have extras. I have like 12 batteries or something like that.
I mean, I'll pay you in a lap dance or whatever you want.
Yes.
It won't be very good.
I am so down. You guys have no idea Joanna's makeup today is like so on point. She's got red lipstick on and it goes so well with your red hair.
It is the life.
Yes. And I don't know if we've talked about did we talk about your weight loss goals?
A little bit.
Yeah. Well, Joanna looks good. Like we're all totally pro fat here because I'm fat and I'm not losing weight currently. But, like, if losing weight is what you want to do with your own body, we support that. So Joanna looks hella good. So good.
Halfway there. But I'm going to have to buy jeans. I'm so
my
upset.
We had this entire discussion about whether it is jeans shopping or jean shopping because Google is no help on this topic.
No, and everyone says it differently.
Yes.
I want to know. There has to be some professor somewhere that knows something. Is it jeans or jean?
Please, write us. Email us. Actually, don't just tweet at us or something. Comment on Instagram. I'm like, tweet at us on the Twitter that we never use.
I have never logged into it.
Half the time I forget it exists, so don't feel bad.
But I wore these damn jeans yesterday. Okay? And I was walking across the street. You know, it's fucking snowy. It's icy.
It's terrible here. It's so cold and wet.
And I was carrying leftovers because I had some really awesome ramen. So good.
Ooh, did you post a picture of that?
I did.
Oh, it looks so good.
The eggs. You have to eat. You cannot reheat the eggs. They're gross that way. But
well, yeah, no.
oh my gosh. They just sit in that broth and they're so good. And they're the soft boiled eggs, so they're still runny.
Also, we still need to go get pho because we never did.
No, we didn't.
So we need to definitely go get it and maybe eat there.
So yeah, I'm carrying this fucking ramen. And I'm just holding it for dear life because it's $15 a bowl. Oh, God. I'm like, I really don't want to lose my leftovers. And my fucking pants are falling down. And I'm trying to, like, walk around, you know, trying to walk all the way to the fucking car that's across the fucking block. My goddamn pants are slipping down. I'm thinking,
and you're doing that, like, where you wiggle your butt to try and get them up again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please don't fall down. It's too fucking cold. I don't want people to see that. I have granny panties on. Like, leave me alone. Gotta put on granny panties to go eat ramen. That is a thing.
Okay. I wear granny panties all the time.
There's some places it's like, this is a yoga pants and granny panties occasion.
Agree. For me, that's any place that I go.
See, without Patty, I could do it, but I'm with him all the time. I need jeans because he hops on me all the time to give me hugs, and yoga pants do nothing to make that feel any better.
Yeah. Trust. I know. Every time I come over, Patty is like a complete spaz. Like he's never seen me before, but also like I'm his best friend.
Yep. It's been years.
Where have you been? I need someone else to give me treats all the time.
Yeah. Oh. I'm just gonna start knocking over everything.
I mean, go for it. It's not my game room. Okay. We're in the game room, and we are surrounded by the Pop collection.
In the video game collection.
Yes.
The collectible collection.
Yes. But we were talking earlier about these new Pops that are coming out, and it's relevant to our show, because when do we not talk about porn? They're now coming out with porn Pops. Would you like to read us the list? Yes. Do you still have that up?
I can make it. It is coming up.
Oh, yay. It's up.
Okay. One of my favorites, Sasha Grey.
Yes.
Really into the gangbang thing.
I have a friend on Facebook who looks just like Sasha Grey, and every guy she talks to on like Tinder is like, has anyone ever told you look just like Sasha Grey? And she's like, no, never.
No, never. I felt really bad. What is this movie? It's on Netflix. Would You Rather? It's a horror movie, but Sasha Grey is in it.
Oh.
And you know how I never know actors or actresses? Who the fuck is this? I'm like, I know that one. And it made me instantly feel like a shitty person.
I only know this person because of porn.
Yep. Like, is it that Sasha Grey? It is.
It is. How many are there?
We have a Ron Jeremy. The rest of these I don't really know a whole lot about.
Ron Jeremy is like the king of porn. He's been around forever.
He must not be into the kind of stuff I like.
No, he's kind of like a 70s style porno type guy. Yeah, he's not super attractive, but he's got a big dick, so. I have no idea who Peter North is.
I have no
Sorry.
idea.
Jenna Jameson is just like, that's a household name.
Yeah.
Everybody knows her.
Tracy Lords.
Nope, no idea.
James Dean.
James Dean, I've never watched. I just know from other people talking about him. Because apparently he is not a very nice person. Like, sexual assaults type stuff. So, yeah. Which makes me question why they're making him a pop.
Right. Why promote that?
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be like his dick cut off or something. That'll be the pop.
We can hope.
But are they going to be clothed? Not clothed?
Well, Brandon did say that they were thinking about making them uncensored. So
where do you buy them?
Oh, Spencer's?
But, because, let's think about it. Kids are going to get on pop.com. Do you have to type in, like, maybe have your email or something, an account to look at those pops?
Well,
kinda like on
when you
YouTube?
buy, like, e-juice
Like-
online, some of them have, like, the enter your birth date, but that's very easily faked. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So,
I used to do that with, like, chat rooms in, like, middle school because the internet was a new thing. Well, not that, I'm not that old, but my parents had no idea how to use computers, so they didn't monitor my online activities. So I just did whatever the fuck I wanted.
see, I didn't have internet, and I'm not that old. I didn't have internet until 7th grade. I'd never owned a computer.
I had dial-up until I graduated high school.
Oh, I did too. I had dial-up even after high school.
Let me tell you, the early days of YouTube, like, the videos were only allowed to be 5 minutes long, and I would literally load them for, like, a half an hour. And then if someone, like, called or our internet, for some reason, every 2 hours, it would disconnect and then reconnect. So if that happened while I was loading a YouTube video, I was so pissed. So pissed. And, like, downloading music on LimeWire took forever. And I didn't have a CD burner on my computer. We had an external one. Like, we went out and bought a CD burner. That was fun.
I played RuneScape back in the day. The first thing I did when I got my own computer with my awesome dial-up internet was RuneScape. And I believe that my username was Dead Girl with 2 eyes, 1313.
Oh, you were so edgy.
I know.
So edgy.
I was so badass
I think
back in the day.
my first username on, like, Yahoo Messenger and AIM was Unwanted89.
Shit, that's deep.
I used to have a Tabulas, which I don't even know if that exists anymore. Like, people don't use it probably, but it's like LiveJournal or...
I have no idea what that is.
It's like a blogging website. So, like, WordPress, maybe? Do you know? I've been around on the internet for a really long time.
I know WordPress.
Yeah. But, I had that one, and then I had XX Overrated, but I spelled overrated wrong. I put 2 R's in it, and it just has 1. So it looks like overrated, which looked wrong in my brain, which is why I put the extra R in there. That's what happens when you allow 13-year-olds to make their own usernames. But I had that one through high school and honestly didn't realize that it was spelled wrong until overrated was on a spelling test in English. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, I got that one wrong. And I was like, that's my screen name. Like, I had friends in that class that knew my screen name and they were like, oh, shit. So I made a new one. Oh,
it happens.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember my AIM account.
I had so many.
It had hate, but with, an H and an 8.
Oh, yes, of course.
And some other bullshit. Because, I hated everybody.
Did you used to do, like, the AIM away messages? My favorite one was, I'm hot, I'm wet, I'm steamy, I'm taking a shower. Because... why are teens so sexual? I don't know.
Yeah. Mine was just fuck off. Like, I never changed it. And, it would probably be exactly the same today if
I'm so sad that they like, got rid of AIM. I never use it anymore, but it's, like, nostalgia.
Yeah. That was the only way I ever talked to people. Like, I didn't really have a whole lot of friends.
I was a latchkey kid, so, like, I would come home from school and just get on the computer.
Yeah.
Like, go on MySpace and change my top 8.
Take a lot of selfies and make them really depressing looking because...
Everything is overexposed. All you can see is my eyes and my hair.
And my black lips because, let's be honest, goth days.
Oh. See, I was more of an emo scene kid, not goth.
I did that for a year. I finally showed Mike a picture of that time. So I've always loved my long hair, right? Mm-hmm. So the crown of my head, I chopped it off and I spiked
you had a fashion mullet?
I spiked that motherfucker in 9th grade. And then I had a fake pink stripe in my hair.
Oh, I bet your dad loved that.
No, but he liked it better than the goth days because I still had my reddish hair before it turned whatever fucking color it turned into when I got older. But I had my fucking ginger ass hair and just black everything, and I was super pale, like paler than I am today.
That's hard to do because, like, we're really pale. I
know. Someday I'll bring over my child photos because there's one when I was itty bitty and you can see the veins in my fucking forehead. I'm white.
It's like my stomach. It's so white. You can, like, see the veins and stuff.
Yeah, that's my whole body, but my fucking face.
Right?
I'm so glad that went away.
Thank goodness for makeup.
Right?
Ugh. Okay, so we recently got introduced to a story that I think has now gone viral because I'm seeing it everywhere. The poop knife. I
saw the little thing for it and I never clicked on it because I wasn't in the mood to be on Facebook anymore.
Oh, so you never read it?
I never read it.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to pull that up and I'll read it to you. Let's see if I can find it. You just vape.
Just gonna
vape your life away.
Vape my whole life away. Just really make it nice and cloudy in here.
Right, Brandon's gonna... Did you see this?
No.
Okay, a little detour. I'm sure that some of you, at least, have heard of LuLaRoe clothing. Well, there's an entire community of people like me who hate LuLaRoe because their leggings shred like toilet paper and their stuff is overpriced and they're just a terrible company all around. Well, sometimes the consultants post some ridiculous things. And this one posted a photo that says CLIT, comment, like, and interaction team. Do you already like and comment on my post? Do you want to be rewarded for doing it? Join my street team now. Comment below. I'm in. Join her clit. Oh, join the clit, guys.
Wow.
Like, how do you not, like, realize...
What the fuck you just...
Right? Like, what happened in your brain? There was also that, the glitter pills for your vagina.
Oh my gosh, yes. Why would you do that?
They were like little capsules that you stick up your cooch, and then when like your cervical mucus dissolves the pill, you got glitter secretions.
Why?
That's a terrible word. Why did I say that?
Ugh.
Why
okay.
can't I find it?
I'm starting to have a fear of glitter, Caitlin.
Ever since I read that post where the woman lost her eye because of she got craft glitter in it, no glitter ever.
And she's
no,
not the only one.
I know.
Mike told me something he read that someone at a New Year's Eve party. No, I think it was my dad or something telling me this fucking shit. So they're doing the confetti shit, and a little tiny piece of glitter, because it was super fine glitter or something, it got in her eye and she didn't know. Nothing happened, but the next day she could hardly see out of it. And they couldn't figure out what was wrong with her eye, and they had to take the glitter out of her eye because it got lodged in there.
Because glitter's sharp.
And, yeah, I'm horrified of everything. And No glitter. I don't want glitter in my cooch, in my eyeballs.
I don't want glitter anywhere near me. Just get it away.
Exactly.
Okay. I couldn't find it in our group, but I found it was a Tumblr post.
Okay.
And it says, I was 22 years old when I learned that not every family has a poop knife. My family poops big. Maybe it's genetic, maybe it's our diet, but everyone births giant logs of crap. If anyone has laid a mega poop, you know that sometimes it won't flush. It lays across the hole at the bottom of the bowl, and the vortex of draining water merely gives it a spin as it mocks you. Oh crap, is this not the whole post? FML. It's not the whole post.
Isn't that how it always works?
Ah, fuck. Okay. We'll start that over in just a minute.
Just 1 second. I'll just show you the ramen photo again.
Oh my god, it looks so good.
So
Did you
good.
have the squid ink noodles?
I don't know what the fuck all that is.
Okay, this one is the
I don't
black
think
one.
so. I don't think
squid
so.
Okay. Growing up, this was a common enough occurrence that our family had a poop knife. It was an old, rusty kitchen knife that hung on a nail in the laundry room, only to be used for that purpose. It was normal to walk through the hallway and have someone call out, "Hey, can you get me the poop knife?" I thought it was standard kit. You have your plunger, your toilet brush, and your poop knife. Fast forward to 22. It's been a day or two between poops, and I'm over at my friend's house. My friend was the local dealer and always had guests over because you can't buy weed without sitting on your ass and sampling it for an hour. I can. I excuse myself and lay a gigantic turd. I look down and see that it's a sideways one, so I crack the door and call out for my friend. He arrives, and I ask him for his poop knife. My what? Your poop knife, I say. I need to use it. Please. What the fuck is a poop knife? Obviously, he has one, but maybe he calls it by a more delicate name. A fecal cleaver? A dung divider? A guano glaive? I explain what it is and why I want it. He starts giggling, then laughing, then lots of people start laughing. It turns out the music had stopped, and everyone heard my pleas through the door. It also turns out that none of them had poop knives. It was just my fucked up family and their fucked up bowels. Fuck my life. I told this to my wife last night, who was amused and horrified at the same time. It turns out that she did not know what a poop knife was and had been using the old rusty knife hanging in the utility closet as a basic utility knife. Thankfully, she didn't cook with it, but did use it to open Amazon boxes. She will be getting her own utility knife now. And then edit, common question, why was this not in the bathroom instead of the laundry room? The answer is, we only had one poop knife, and the laundry room was central to all 3 bathrooms. I have no idea why we didn't have 3 poop knives. All I know is that we didn't. We had the one, possibly because my father was notoriously cheap about the weirdest things. So yes, we shared our poop knife. Did you have a poop knife?
No.
I did not either.
I feel really horrified by this. Why share a poop knife? I mean, why have one? I mean, if you need one, I guess.
Right?
But why not have everyone has their own poop knife?
Like you bring your own poop, BYOPK?
Yeah.
Bring your own poop knife? I was like, what letter does knife start with?
C. Really fucking confuse them.
Oh my god, yes. It's a knife. A snife, if you will.
That's really horrifying.
I agree. But apparently poop knives are a thing.
So how has it never come up between him and his wife? If he's calling out so eagerly in a new place with someone else,
Right?
how has it never happened in the whole time they dated and the whole time they've been married? I feel like he would learn something like that within a week of living together.
Maybe in the house that he has with his wife, there's only one bathroom. And so the utility closet is in that bathroom. And he hasn't had to call out for the poop knife because the poop knife is right there.
Why would you never talk about the poop knife?
I don't know.
I mean,
it took like 6 years for Brayden to be able to pee in front of me. So like,
oh yeah, that didn't take me any time. A few months, I'm like, hey, I'm taking a shit with the door open.
Exactly. I don't need to be boxed in while I poop.
Yeah, gotta let the cats in here, and now the dog.
The child. He likes to come into the bathroom and sit on his little potty chair, fully clothed, and say, I go in pee-pee too. A mama go pee-pee? I go in pee-pee too. It's like, okay, you definitely still have a diaper and your pajamas on, but sure.
Sure thing. Yeah, Patty just comes in the bathroom now.
Sniffs your crotch.
Yep. He'll sit in front of me and he'll lay his head on my lap. Just,
yep.
Hey.
He follows me into the bathroom when I'm there because apparently one lap is not enough.
No. All the laps.
Yep.
He has to know what you're doing.
Are you pooping? I need to be there.
I keep you safe. But I think some of it might be because let's think about how my life was in 2017 around this time.
True. Very, very true.
And
you spent a lot of time on the toilet.
Yeah. So he spent a lot of time in the bathroom. So it was like toilet and then take him outside.
Yeah.
We'd go back to the toilet. I'd take him outside.
I'm so glad that even though they haven't stopped, your gut issues have slowed down a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
So much better.
Yes. Now you're at like a, I wouldn't say healthy middle ground, but like...
functional.
Yes. You can go places. You can do things.
Yeah, I can go places and not be like, fuck. I'm gonna be in the bathroom for 5,000 hours. Be right back.
This is why we always do the movie and then dinner. Because otherwise, it's been half the movie in the bathroom.
Yeah.
IBS problems.
Some sort of inflammation problem.
Right? Never did figure it out. They were just like, I guess you're not dying, so bye.
You're not dying, bye.
If you were, you'd be dead by now, so I don't know what to tell you. Can you imagine if that's how doctors actually talked?
Well, I did have that one doctor come in before the colonoscopy. Oh, you could have Crohn's, ulcerative colitis, or cancer. And then he just walked out.
Bye.
The fuck? Like, you just threw the word cancer out there? Can you just come the fuck back and...
Right. That's a loaded word there, sir. We're going to need you to explain that just a little bit further.
He never came back. Ever.
You never saw him again?
Nope.
What the fuck?
I did all the stuff with the medical assistant, and then that was all he said. After, because he sat down for a while, looked at it, he said those words, walked out, and that was the end of my appointment. And then
what the actual fuck?
Then they scheduled me for a colonoscopy the next week.
Wow.
Yeah. And then, because I think right after, I took that whole day off for that appointment, but I'd work the next day. But I was still stuck on the word cancer, and I just ended up leaving work because you need to be happy. Yeah, fuck this, bye.
Right?
Actually, they sent me home because I just wasn't happy enough. I probably would have left anyway. I can't smile.
At least that's better than your job just not scheduling you for 3 months.
Yeah.
They don't even bother to, like, fire you or talk to you. They just don't put you on the schedule ever again.
I just feel like it's one of those things where she's maybe ashamed of it because, you know, I told her about my health problems before getting hired on. And then I have 2 bad days, and
bye.
Apparently she wasn't as ready for that as she claimed to be.
Right? Not as accommodating of your needs.
Yeah, so
whatever.
Whatever.
Okay, well, I think that's a wrap for today.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you would like to, you can follow us on Instagram. We are at Butt Stuff Podcast. Same goes for Twitter. Is that all of our social media?
I think so.
Yeah, probably. You can find our show pretty much everywhere, but specifically at journeyintocomics.com. because we're part of the Journey into Comics network. Also, you should
Sorry.
you should become a patron on Patreon, because occasionally we post exclusive content to Patreon. I can't speak, I can't English right now. It's impossible. So yeah, there's a link to Patreon probably in the description of this podcast, but also on journeyintocomics.com. So I'm Cate.
I'm Joanna.
And this has been Butt Stuff. Bye.